What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be doing Hanta Sero from My Hero Academia. So I'm on the landscape orientation page. Use a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast when I move my hand, right? So definitely use the pencil and eraser. It's much better for mistakes and stuff like that. You could always go over with a Sharpie or an ink pen afterwards, right? So we're just, center point is here, up a bit and over to the right hand side. So we're going to start with the top eyelid. Pretty simple eyes. So we're going to curve it up like so and down, right? So like real sort of smiley sort of eyelid like that, and you can thicken it up, make it a kind of a thicker line like so, right? And the bottom eyelid pretty similar, so it goes down, back up the other side, right, like that. And you can leave this one a slightly thinner line than the top one. His pupil is just over here. It's not in the middle. We're over to the left hand side a little bit. So the reason for that, he's kind of looking at us from this side of his face. So he's kind of looking over here. You could put it in the middle if you wanted, but I'll just copy what's in the picture. So over here then, next, top eyelid. So we go up, down again. Similar sort of thing, similar shape. You can thicken it up, just make it a darker line. So imagine you're just like trying to do two lines. Two thicknesses of a line. And then the bottom eyelid, similar type of thing, just here, like so. And his pupil, just here. This one is in the middle. Like so. So pretty easy sort of eyes. And the distance between the eyes is about, it's not like, it's maybe in like an eye distance, but My Hero Academia eyes tend to be fairly big. So maybe like 3/4 of his eye could fit in there. Not the whole eye, maybe. They're just a little bit bigger. Not in proportion in this anime. So his nose is right in between his eyes here. So we like curve it up here. And then this is the tip of the nose and curves down like so. So the nose is like right in between his eyes. It's because his head is tilted back. So imagine it's just like we're looking up at him and he's looking down at us. And when you do that, it brings the nose higher up into the face when you're drawing it. That's all. Or you could just not worry about that and just draw what you see. But that's why it's so high up. So his mouth, just underneath there then. So he's kind of smiling. He's got like big teeth and stuff. It kind of reminds me of like Luffy from One Piece, his mouth, right? So it starts like underneath his eye, just here, and we go across and kind of sticks up a little bit on the side there for a smile. Okay, looks like he's got like a closed mouth. He kind of looks like Luffy. Anyway, so this comes down like so to open up the mouth and back up to here. Then we got teeth. So lines just kind of straight down for his teeth. You can put like kind of a shadow in the corner. Just there. So his chin somewhere down here. So I'll put it here. It's kind of a pointy sort of chin. You can check proportions now, right? So eyes to top lip is about the same as top lip to chin area. Here to here, about the same as here to here. Okay. I would say top eyelid. So we'll go top eyelid to the mouth, is about the same as mouth to chin, like the top lip. So here to here, about the same as here to here. So that's your halfway point between here and here. So they're the proportions you're working with, okay? It's because his head is tilted back. So once you get that, we'll do his jaw. So go up the side here. You want to stop just kind of underneath his eye, the corner of his eye, just there. And then we'll go along the other side as well. So up this way. So we stop about the corner of his eye, and then we're going to turn the corner up the side of his face. Up to there. And on this side, so it's slightly different than the other side. So we got his jaw, curves up that way. And then it like connects with his ear, which is mouth level because his head is so far back. So, yeah, so let's do that. Ears here. Okay, and the other ear is similar level, just here on this side. So real low down ears. And bones and ligaments inside. This kind of thing. So many different ways of doing this. Like so. Okay, so hair then, right? So we got like sideburn or a hair spike just here, side of his head, and then we got a fringe of hair spikes that come the whole way across, right? So go across his head, like so, and then join the side of his face, just there. And then we can put in his eyebrows. So they're kind of real high up here. So they're about there. And then another one somewhere. I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so if you're wondering how high up you want to put like the forehead, I'd say top eyelid to the top of his hair is about the same as top eyelid to his mouth again there, see that? So just where the top of his hair spikes would be, here to here is about the same as here to here. Okay. So you got like three main sections. Top of his forehead to his eyelid, eyelid to his top lip, and then top lip to chin. So like it's divided into like nearly thirds. So that's the kind of proportionality you're aiming for. Right, the rest of his hair. So some of it goes behind his neck, so we gotta do his neck first. So just like a line straight down here, and then a line kind of coming down from his jaw, just there. And then hair spikes, so we'll go up like so. Like that. Three of them there, and three on this side. So I think that one goes behind his shoulder, so I'm not going to bring that to a spike. I'm just going to go up towards his ear up here, like that. And then this kind of goes up and over the top of his head. And we got like a hair spike sticking up at the top of his head there, and then we'll bring it down like so. More hair spikes down here, and join it back down. Just try and smoothen this line up a little bit. So his hair is black, so don't worry if you like, you know, you got it colored in dark anyway. So if you go over some of the lines on the inside, it's not a problem because that's all going to be colored black anyway. Under his chin, he could have a shadow. I'm going to put it in because I can see it in the picture, so might as well. And like maybe a neckline just here with hatching and one going down there. And then his collar is going to come around his neck. So it's going to go all the way around to the back. And then it comes down the sides, like so. Then we have his neck muscles. So we got like trapezius coming down here. And trapezius coming down this side. And so we have two sort of tape, they look like tape holders maybe, or something on his shoulder pads, right? So we're going to go and attempt to do that. So on this side we got like a line coming across here. Don't have this line on that side because his shoulder is slightly turned, because his hand is kind of sticking up in this one. So slightly different on both sides. So it's not symmetrical. Different on this side and different here. Okay. So this is nearly a circle. You could draw around, like you could get a circular item, draw around it if you wanted. So it kind of goes in like this, right? And then we have a shape sticking up here. Goes diagonal that way, and then we go down like so. This will go off the bottom of my page, right? And then, so there's more circles inside. So we got like a circle here, like that. And then there's a circle that goes around that. So yeah, it comes around. So it's kind of wider on this side of it. And then extra lines going around, not quite a full circle going around. Just some like things like that. And this will probably come back in and up to there. And something here. And then, oh, there's a line like here though. Okay, so that's the kind of thing we're going for. Okay. So these are like yellow and gray inside here. Now, so the other one on the other side is a little bit different to this one. So it's because it's turned in a different direction. So we're going to go carve it around like that first. So it starts pretty similar. So, but we can see a little bit more of it down here. Similar sort of shape. It's just we can see more of this side because the shoulder's turned this way. So this comes up to there. And then we'll bring this down like so. It goes down to there. And so we can see his arm sticking out here, right? So like his arm comes out of this sort of box-like area here. So the other side of this comes down just there, right? So his arm is sticking out here. So we might as well draw a line just for his arm there. there. And then we have another similar sort of line like that there. And then these two circles inside. So let's attempt. So if you had a compass or something, if you wanted them to be sort of perfect circular shapes, you could use a compass or draw around something. It's totally up to you. Or you could practice your freehand circles. So there's another circle around this one. Like touches right the edge of this circle and comes around like so. That kind of thing. So you're just sort of changing the angle of the circle. And then this comes around. Of course, if you didn't want to do this, you could just copy the other side and finish with his shoulders. If this is too difficult, you know, you could also just draw this like a mirror image on the other side. So collarbone here. There seems to be like some neck muscles and things on his costume there, and like another collarbone going up and off that way. And he has a piece of tape that joins these two together. So just like a straight line across two of them. Across his chest. Got some lines here. Maybe like chest muscle line there. Something coming down here. Something there. And there's like a white and black separate section. So it's like white in there. So I realized you probably couldn't see the bottom here. So I just changed the camera angle so we can see a bit more of the arm and the bottom of that circle. I think you can see it now anyway. So just change the angle a little bit just to make that bottom a bit more clear. Sorry, my camera was moved for some reason. I have cats and they like come into the room and mess with my stuff. So sorry about that. But, okay, so moving on. So his arm then will come up here somewhere. So his curving line up to like there, up to his wrist, and this comes down like so. So he's making a sort of a fist kind of shape, right? So this will curve up like so. And then we got like a bump for like skin folds just here. So the other side of his thumb and stuff. So we got like a hand line just there. And then his thumb comes out around there. Then the side of his index finger. Up. That comes around. So take your time with hands, they can be tricky things. So hit pause a lot. And then we'll go with the knuckles. So, let's see. Up like so. And then we have a knuckle down there. Next knuckle down there. So you're kind of going down like steps of a stairs. Like so. This one kind of curves back this way a little bit. Goes down a bit further. And then his little finger area here. Down. There. Round. And in. And because this is his little finger, we can see sort of some skin and stuff on the inside of that. So we got like a curved line there. A line here. Line there. There. Like maybe like a hand line or something just there. Yeah, but basically simple enough. You could add some sort of knuckle stuff going on here. Knuckle stuff, that's great. But that is the basic idea. I can't speak. That is the basic idea. How to draw Zero from My Hero Academia. Sorry about the camera difficulty, but hopefully it was helpful. See you in the next one. Bye.